San Diego 2015. I opened my door and there he was, the love of my life. "Hi," I said, beaming. "Hi," Hunter echoed. "Can I hug you?" I chuckled. Of course. He pulled me in, and my body slipped under his chin like always. My soul exhaled for the first time in months. "I missed you," Hunter said, not letting me go. He had only been here a minute, and his vulnerability took me by surprise. "I missed you too," I purred. Hunter let go and looked me up and down. "Knew you, and beautiful as ever." "Thanks," I blushed. "Come in. I want to show you the new place." Hunter stepped into the open-style living room and kitchen. "It's massive," he said. "I know, right?" I boasted. "Wait until you see the backyard. It's the best part." I led him outside, where the stunning Art Deco full-length pool was on the lower level, complete with a built-in jacuzzi. "Spencer, this is insane. Do you just live in the pool now?" Hunter joked. "Basically," I said. Staring at the sunset in my new backyard, I realized I had accomplished a lot in my few months away from Hunter. Pride bubbled. "I'm proud of you," Hunter said. Who was this guy? I liked him. "Thank you. That means a lot," I said. "Can we sit and talk?" Hunter asked. "We can go to my room because my roommates will be home soon." I wasn't ready for them to know Hunter was back in my orbit. I walked us from the backyard through the sliding glass door into my bedroom. "Wow, the view from your room in the morning must be amazing," Hunter said. "Wouldn't you like to know?" I teased. I would, in fact. Hunter sat on my bed. I could not sleep with him tonight. This was just a talking hang. I sat down next to him. "So, how have you been, really?" Hunter asked, his gaze searching. "Great, for the most part, honestly. All the change has been a welcome distraction." I chewed on the inside of my cheek. But it was really, really hard at first. I didn't go into detail, but I could still feel the weight of that weekend after Halloween, lying motionless in bed for 48 hours at my mom's house in Laguna. The constant fear of losing him fried my central nervous system. And then it actually happening collapsed me into a coma. The only thing that eventually pulled me out of it was having to go back to work on Monday and sheer force of will. That and giving myself a new goal to conquer and finding a new job. "I know what you mean," Hunter said, exhaling. It was like a Spencer-shaped hole existed in my life all of a sudden. "Hard to fill one of those," I smiled, trying to keep it light. "It is." His voice softened, and his eyes laced with something raw. "I went on a few dates, but it was just..." He shook his head. "Not you." My heart tugged. "I'm really sorry about how I handled everything on Halloween," he said, his voice thick with sincerity. "I was an asshole. I shouldn't have left you alone like that." He paused. "Then, when we got back to the room and you were just gone," he shook his head. "But I was so mad and I don't know, He looked deep into my eyes. "But I knew I should have reached out to you to make sure you were okay, or at least safe." A lump formed in my throat as unexpected emotions rose to the surface. I wasn't okay. My voice was quiet but firm. If my mom didn't come to get me, I don't know what I might have done. I looked down shamefully, knowing the truth of my words. He looked down too. Silence settled between us, heavy with the weight of past hurt. Hunter reached for my hand, his touch sending a familiar electricity through me. "I've thought about it a lot, and I don't want to do life without you, Spencer." I swallowed, hard. This was everything I had wanted. The apology, the confession, the chance to rewrite our ending. And yet, doubt sat like a thin veil between us. "I don't want to get back together just to have you leave me again, Hunter," I admitted, my voice barely above a whisper. My heart survived this time, but honestly, I don't think it would survive again. He squeezed my hand, his eyes locked onto mine. Baby, I will never leave you again. I searched his face, looking for the truth in those bewitching hazel eyes, trying to decipher if this time he was different. Promise? I promise, he said. And just like that, the walls of the new life I carefully built began to crack.